Hey y'all, what are y'all up to since I last saw you 5 minutes ago? Not even 5 minutes, 3 minutes ago. What are y'all up to? Y'all need a potty break? I don't need one. I don't need a potty break. Let's see. I don't need a potty break.
Now you are, oh my God! Oh my God!
That's why. All right, we hear echo. Wait, hold on. Okay, April, no worries. Do you guys still hear echo? I don't know why. Echo, echo. Echo, echo. All right, so y'all, this is the second video of the night. I think this is it unless someone goes live and does something. I don't know. But anyway, I was already working on, you hear echo? You do? Okay, wait, hold on. I don't know why. Hold on. Why she hear it? Echo, echo, echo. It's not a song. Still an echo? Okay, maybe I'll turn this down. And then let me check my phone. Still an echo? One more. Oh wow, the text message I just got. Okay, good. Hey Tony, how are you, Preckwinkle? Tony Preckwinkle. It's just fine. Thank you. Like they're like echo, echo, echo. Okay, so anyway, just a little. I don't know why. Because it's the same video, same everything. I don't know, y'all. Listen, just a little. Okay, let's try this. I don't know what else it could. You good? Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's y'all. Because everything's closed out. That used to be was what it was. So anyway, hey y'all, Just Me came in. She said, hey, let's talk about it. April, hey everyone, I missed the first video. We'll go back and watch. It's very good information. And then we have the echo information. Echo, just a little. I don't know why I had a little dry, patchy patch. Anyway. Your hair is pretty. Thank you. You know what? Tony said I need to keep it. Tony said, listen, this is the style, okay? Don't do nothing else. And you know what? I appreciate the sentiment, Tony, but I just love to change my hair so much. Thank you for the compliment on my hair. If you're new to this channel and this video, you saw the thumbnail and you're like, oh, let's see what she's talking about. Before we get into it, make sure you hit the subscribe button. You will not be disappointed. Make sure you like this video. So yeah, it's Melissa here. I just got finished doing my 4 o'clock video. You guys already know what we talked about. If you don't know, we talked about shame, piggybacking off of a different live. So anyway, we're talking about Miss Karen. And of course, unless you've been living under a rock, you just don't know who a Karen is. Karen is a name that has been dubbed for specifically white women who are just really being dramatic, dramatizing situations. People, let's say, you know, the lady that calls the cops on the kids that are trying to sell lemonade. That's a Karen. Okay. So anyway, Team Destroyer made it in on this video. Missed you on the first one. Hey, Pam. Yeah, you good? Yes, a little. It's fine. Okay, we're good to go. So anyway, I was sitting here minding my own business last night, and I was scrolling through, and I saw this video, and I'm like, what caught my attention was the physical slapstick nature of this woman in Victoria's Secret. And I'm like, what's happening? Because when you look at the camera, it doesn't seem like the camera was moving and the person was running. So basically the energies didn't match, the filming person as well as the person, the Karen. So before we get into it, let's watch and see what the heck Melissa is talking about. Okay.
Do you see?
I want to start it from the beginning.
Now you are.
So here we have Karen in her natural habitat. Karen is in Victoria's Secret. She is shopping. And of course, we have no idea what was said or done prior to this point. This is what we see. So Karen decides that she's going to be the aggressor to the person that's filming. The person that's filming goes, and let's see what happens.
Oh
It was when she threw the shirt for me, because at that point it was like, and action. Like, let's watch that again.
Oh
Watch the
my
shirt.
God.
Girl. Like I said, I was already preparing to talk about this thing. But then when I got a text message like, girl, we really need to talk about this. Then we see her being an aggressor. Did y'all see the way she threw that shirt? I'm so done. But that's not it. That's not it. Let's keep going. Look, 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 look. Y'all, this is a grown woman, okay? We have been having conversations about being a confident woman, a woman of a certain stature in public, all of that. So this is a grown woman. It doesn't seem to be any type of physicality going on. She just got called out for being the aggressor. Dramatic. Vicky's like, look at this. You're in public. Dramatic. Someone says, yep, I'm getting a bunch of people laughing and cracking up with me. Now, okay, if y'all are used to reaction channels, doing it a different way, this is how I like to do it. We gonna rip this thing to shreds together, live together. So if I need to pause and go back, make sure you tell me, pause, Melissa, pause, because you want to get your little dig in. So here we have this grown behind woman who initially was the aggressor from the moment that we saw. But the minute the black lady, she's black, started to react to her aggression, she said, and action. She threw that thing and then she got the works going. And I'm going to talk about the problem, the problem with this after the video, but we're going to break this apart because we're going to give her the attention that she wanted. She wanted attention that day. Look at this foolishness.
Oh my God.
Look. It was the squat and resetting of the knees for me. She said, oh my goodness. Now, if you're really, really upset, you're going to fall down. You're not going to brace yourself and say, no, girl, don't go down. Girl, she made sure that her knees, like she reset. Come on now. Pam says, my daughter is watching with us. Okay, baby girl, I don't know how old you are, but listen, this is not the way to handle things.
I never thought nothing like this would happen to me. She just tried to run and hit me. And now
Why? This looks like my 3-year-old when I told her she couldn't have the purple tray. She's now 25. But this reminds me when I told her, no, just get the yellow tray. And she would have these meltdowns because she wanted the purple tray. Why is this woman in the middle of Victoria's Secret looking like this? Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, just imagine. Can you imagine? Like right now. So we're talking about being a confident woman, overcoming shame. Like, this is a shameful moment for her. And I know as the life cheerleader, I shouldn't be breaking this down, but from breaking it down from that standpoint, y'all look at this. She's 14. Hey, listen, niece, you know this not it. Come on now. My kids don't even act like this. And when they were, child, please, look at this.
did you see her? You saw her, right? They all saw her.
So the way I had to slice it so it could fit in here, everybody else in the store is going on about their business. That's the part that's really killing her. She's not really getting the reaction that she wants. And again, we're going to talk about that on the back end of things. She is literally sitting there crouched over, with these fake tears. I don't hear an echo. I hope that I'm good, that I'm not going here. I don't know. Wait until no, it's the laying on the floor for me too, just me. When she started laying on the floor and then started, girl, these people dramatic. We're going to talk about it though. We're going to unpack this.
Oh my God.
Look. Now, after being the aggressor in the video, she now needs a moment. And she's like, please stop. Please stop. Still, now notice, she's still able to brace herself in her little squatty position. She had sense enough to put the shirt where she needed it to be, because she probably gonna want to pay for it later. But let's just take in this. I need a moment. What you mean you need a moment? You're cutting up. You're cutting up.
Karen had a breakdown. She tried.
The sister said Karen had a breakdown. We don't act right in situations. And what's the high pitch? What's that gonna do? She really, really, really needs to stop.
She tried to hit me.
We did see her try to hit her. We did see that. She went aggressive when the minute the lady said, whoa, 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 that's when she started. Oh, Pam, it does get worse. Oh, it gets way worse. I hope I got it. I can't remember if I got the part where I think I did. I think I did get the part where she's laying down.
Me. Now I want security for you.
Look.
Oh my God.
She needs to stop. She needs to stop. Like, you're the aggressor. You were all in her face, but then when you realize that moment when you messed up, that's when you on your knees in the squatty potty position, digging on fake tears, and you just need a moment. Girl, bye.
Oh my God.
With your high-pitched voice. And this is a grown woman.
Oh my God.
Y'all need to stop.
You should have thought about that before you did what you did.
Look.
Oh my God. This don't even feel real.
It doesn't feel real because this is an adult. This is not a 3-year-old. This is not a 2-year-old. This works for her because what she wants is attention.
This do not feel real.
Look at her. Look. Let me squeeze my eyes.
Oh God, no. It's you.
There you go. So at this point, I don't know what kind of thing. So the next part is, right, she loves attention. Thank you, Pam. Pam's 14-year-old daughter has sense enough to know that, first of all, this is not how you resolve conflict. This is not how you behave in public. And the fact that this woman wants attention. But this is my part. So this is the part that I first found. I didn't see the part where she was aggressive at first. I saw this thumbnail on someone's on Instagram, and I was like, why is she laying there kicking and pointing to the lady? Like the lady literally is recording her, and she acting like the lady is coming towards her. Oh, it gets better. Tell her to stop. I'm not going to talk about it right now. Tell her to stop. Let me write that down. Tell her to stop with the hand. As you're sprawled out under the, I was going to say kitchen cabinet, but the freaking checkout lane in a public store in the mall. Look at you. Look at you. What was so crazy that you felt like you needed to, what was happening that you felt like you needed to lunge at this lady? But now that you're lunged and the lady is gone on about her business, look at you right now. Somebody tell me what her real name is, because it's not Karen, and I forgot what it was, and I don't want to be on my phone and trying to do this commentary. But look at her. Now you all on them people's COVID floors, dusty. Y'all know mall floors are just horrible. Look at you. I'm getting laughs. I can't with Karen. My daughter says it's a cult. Listen. We're gonna get into it, and I can't wait to get y'all's opinions. My daughter is the same age as yours. Can you imagine them watching this? I don't know if she saw this or not, but I can tell you right now, Abigail Ethnic, whatever. I can tell you my 16-year-old will be cracking up right now, laughing. Actually, if we were in the store with this lady, my daughter would be cracking up because she laughs at half of y'all in America acting stupid. So I know she'd be cracking up. Pam I Am says, must be a Trump supporter. Thank you, Vicky, for the investigative work. Yes, Abigail. So look at Abby, y'all. Look at the hand. Look at the mouth. Yes, those dusty COVID floors. And look at her. This position alone, I mean, the squat did it for me, and then the readjustment in the squat. But then now that I'm looking at her being just absolutely ridiculous on the floor, Abby, girl, let's keep going.
You keep lying saying I'm threatening you, so I'm recording to protect myself.
Look, 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 look. All right, so I'm gonna get up.
I'm threatening you, so I'm recording to.
So she feel threatened. So instead of leaving from the situation, instead of just checking out and leaving, the lady that's recording really, really seems to be calm. The worst that she could be doing right now is having a phone in one hand and doing this like this in the other. Literally, that's the worst that could be happening right now, as an aggressor. But instead of, minimizing the situation, she looked like she fit in. She, with her dusty self, Diamond said. I read it in your voice, Diamond. Dusty self. Wow. Yes, a royalty, COVID floors. Vicky says, my daughter called me and we talked about this chick for a while. My 5-year-old grandson wouldn't do all that. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's why I like this. Yeah, I'm dragging her, but at the same time, I'm trying to cheer on, not raise, yeah, my own daughters, but also just create a platform where we are a bunch of women that know how to maintain and manage our emotions. Like, don't get me wrong. I think this is all, ain't nothing wrong with her. Ain't nothing wrong with her. But there is something wrong with her to the point if she feels like she got to do this to get the attention or to get what she wants. Child, please. Let's go on.
Protect myself.
It was the long no, and then I had to bend, get in position, and get back up and point like I'm 3. Abby. Get her phone away. Why does her phone need to be taken away? How come it's not, let me get myself together because I'm clowning right now? Why is it, get her phone away? This is ridiculous. She ought to be ashamed of herself. I want her to face it. I want her to apologize. What's the rest of the stuff on the list? Let's go through the list real quick. Abigail needs to face it. She needs to make this right. She needs to accept that it happened and we're doing reaction videos to it. And then she needs to forgive herself. And then she needs to ask the girl that's filming for forgiveness. Then Abigail needs to find a community. Abigail needs to find some people that's going to check her and say, girl, why are you on Beyonce's internet? Not even Beyonce's internet. You on Blue Ivy's internet right now, looking a total fool. So she needs to find a community. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go in to watch yesterday's video as well as today's videos, talking about becoming a confident woman without shame and or guilt. And that's what we're talking about here. I hollered way too loud and laughed too hard off this. Listen, I can't stop watching it. And like I said, I was preparing to talk about it, but then someone sent it to me and I'm like, sis, girl, Abigail, Abby, have you ever found yourself this out of control in public? Never. And I'm talking sober. I ain't talking about drunk moments or whatever. Have you ever showed and cut the monkey like this in public? If you have, this is a safe place. I'm not even gonna highlight your comment. I'm gonna just look and go, child, I hope you don't do that again. But let's keep going because she is so upset. Can you please stop recording? It's the yelling for me. It's the yelling for me. It's the yelling and pointing for me. Get her phone. Like if you close your eyes and just listen, you would swear this Black woman wasn't standing in one spot making this recording. You would swear it was aggressive, going at her and everything. That's what you'd swear. Like that moment. You would think that she was being chased. Girl. Abigail. I think Karen, the term Karen should now be named Abigail. It don't do it no justice. Abigail doing this thing. You hear me? Missy, have Alan seen this video? I think he has. I'm pretty sure he has. Sis, she was just trying to get her free underwear from Victoria's Secret, showed her coupon, so I'm done. Exactly. Ridiculous. That's all, sis. That's all she was trying to do. The girl got in the way, she got in the way, and then all this. Here's the thing. The way she is, yes, April, ridiculous. The way she is behaving right now, you would think if you closed your eyes, you'd be like, oh my God, why is this black lady attacking her? Why is she being attacked? Child, look at this. And the lady is COVID distance more than 6 feet away from her. And she's, child. Who does she think she is? Requesting that her phone be taken away. Stop laughing. Stop laughing. Okay. Oh, somebody drop clowns. Just give me some clown emojis because that's all this is. The stop laughing. Okay, I can't drop an emoji for saying that I behave like this. But those of you with children, tell me. I can think of at least 1 or 2 times, but definitely more than 1 time, where my kids got in trouble or whatever, and they're crying or whatever, and they're telling their siblings, stop laughing at me. That's what that reminds me of. She's acting like an actual child right now. Like she should be so embarrassed right now, but she's not, because she's going to keep going. Thank you for just drop all the clowns for Abigail, because Abigail is a straight clown. And I'm telling you, when I'm done, we're going to break this apart we're going to break this down from the dangerous aspect of being a black person in America, because this could have went completely left. It's funny because nothing happened to the black lady. But the thing about it is, Abigail knew exactly what she was doing in this moment. She's done it before. It has been done before. Oh, no. You said my child has never acted out in public. No, I'm talking about, you ever seen a kid and they're crying because they got in trouble or whatever, and they're like, stop laughing at me, leave me alone, or whatever. Definitely, that's how she's acting. Let's go.
Yeah.
Look at this. And look at my elegant sister on the side, who's the manager, and she's doing what we're taught to do in school. Let them work through all that. Don't go in it or whatever. Let them work through these behaviors, and that's what she's doing. Oh, clown! Look at the sister.
Lady. Okay, she attacked me and try to say I attacked her. You look.
Look. Get away from me as I chase you. Okay, I don't want you to miss that part, because Abby want this attention. You better believe it. She knew exactly what she was doing. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about it, April. Oh, we're gonna talk about it, because this is inbred in this culture. I'm not saying all white women do it, because I know plenty of white women that have the emotional fortitude and the honesty and the accountability to not behave this way. So I'm not going to say that, but this is a long historical standing behavior from women like her. And took my kid in the bathroom and tore their behind up for the kid for that kind of behavior when we're out in public. That's right. Oh, and you know what? You cutting them like this. If it's a place that they want to be, we're leaving. I didn't want to do this, no way. So let's go. But if it's a place where I want to be, oh yeah, you getting it. You getting into the bathroom. Like my middle kid, girl, I had to keep a spoon, girl, I had to keep a spoon for that one. And she already knew. We laugh about it to this day. She hated when that spoon came out, because she knew. That's just my Sarah. That's just her. Like, and we laugh about it to this day, because she like, oh, I remember that spoon. I know you do. Yeah.
Look, get away from me. Oh, y'all better get this right.
Get away from me. I'm gonna chase you to the point where the lady who is recording, the sister that was recording, is running from this fool, Abigail.
Lady, get away from me. You're gonna
Oh my God. Get your behind up, call security, and she'd be okay. Well, here's the thing. I didn't get the recording. I could look for it and embed it in of the security, because she did call security. And I was just going to talk about security's behavior. I'm just going to say security was white. Clown, 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 clown. Drop them clowns in the chat for Miss Abigail, because that's what this is. Clown baby behavior, and it's dangerous. And if you are a white woman and you know you pull these stunts, or even a black woman, because I'm not going to sit up here and say black people don't know how to put on the tears. Of course they do. You know, we've seen it. We've seen it where some of them put the tears on for the boyfriend, the husband, and all of that. I'm not going to do that. But in this moment, for the sake of this conversation, we're talking about Karen. Okay?
Security!
She's chasing it.
Security! Look at this. Yes, can y'all get her away from me? Get her away from me!
Get her away from me. Get her away from me. Let's watch it again. One more time. One more time.
Now you are, oh my.
You're in trouble when a sister gives you a lot of eyes, because what's happening in that moment, I'm going to tell you what's happening. In that moment, the sister is like, okay, I'm a respectable member of society. I don't want to do no time. And so what I need to do is tell myself real quickly, am I going to go off on this woman? Okay, she backed up. Okay, she good. Okay. All right. Because she was going to catch these hands, but I really don't want to go to jail. This is not the day. So y'all better get her. That's what them uhs meant. She don't know. Okay. So here we go.
God!
Look at this. Look at it. It's the shirt. Look at the lady watching. But watch the shirt. You ain't nothing wrong with you. You're not in danger.
Oh my God!
Oh, let me put the shirt up. And here it is. And action.
Do you see this?
It don't make no sense.
Oh my God!
Look. She had to make sure them knees said nope. Look. Nope.
I never. Oh my God!
Nope.
Oh my God!
Nope.
Oh my God!
Nope. Girl, you got sense enough to do all that. Clench and reset.
And now
she need to stop. I'm so annoyed. I'm so. Ooh. Missy, why are you annoyed? Melissa, why are you annoyed? Nah, this Missy right now. Y'all getting Missy. Why are you so annoyed? Because she needs to stop. Okay? Let's break this down. Let's break this down. Why this behavior is problematic. It's problematic for so many reasons. It's hilarious. It's shocking and all of that. But exactly, baby, this could have totally gone left. Let's talk about it. Nope. Oh, you want me to stop? I ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna play it again. I'm gonna have a rewind and resetting. She got sense enough to reset. Because if she was so upset and everything, them knees would have just said kaboom. Ain't no, oh, wait, I got to make sure I'm in position. Come on, man. Let's highlight Vicky's comment. And yeah, Missy coming out. It's Missy. I'm not, you know, the coach right now. So listen. This is so problematic in so many ways for so many reasons. I'm glad we're laughing about it. I'm glad that we are laughing on this end. There's no hashtags involved, because let me explain what ends up happening. I didn't download it. Go find it. They call security. The sister didn't kick the lady out the store. She's still cutting the monkey and everything else. The white lady, Karen, Abigail, ends up outside of the store. Barney Fife comes up to the lady that's recording and acts like she was the problem. Of course, he was speaking aggressively to her. And, you know, the black lady was kind of confused. Like, is this what you're doing? Like, you're treating me like I was the aggressor? Do you not see all these people that are agreeing that this is what happened? And Barney Fife was like, well, I'm trying to forget that. You know, I'm trying to get down to the situation because you're black and you're a black woman and you're known for being aggressive. Like, in my head, you are an aggressive, loud person. So there's no way little Abigail over there, who I'm speaking so softly to and just treating so delicately, because that's what they were doing. Talking to her delicately, talking to her kindly, all this other stuff. There's no way that little Abby was the aggressor. So I need to talk to you more to find out what you did to be the aggressor. And that's what I have a problem with. We just can't get a break when it comes down to this notion that Black women are just aggressive for no reason. You know, that's how come if I'm in a store and someone comes up to me speaking to me a certain kind of way, because she just automatically assumes that that's how I get down. I'm telling you, I put on my most uttermost proper voice ever and say, no, thank you. I don't need any help. Because now I'm going to make you look stupid, because you don't get to approach all of us the same way. We're individuals. We're not all aggressive. We all have personalities. We all have different temperaments. And ultimately, what I know about Black women, we are some passionate, protective, beautiful, loving people. And something went seriously wrong if you find a Black woman that is not nurturing. Something happened there. She's broken, because who we are was shown many years ago when we was nursing y'all's kids and all this other stuff. Something is broken in that. Okay. So when I think about, I should have downloaded Barney Fife and how he was, I mean, he came over there, you know, with, and he just wanted to, he was really, really confused as to why Abigail was being seen as the aggressor and why the Black woman, because surely, because y'all know y'all can't act. You don't know how to act in public. You're loud. You're loud. You're this. You're that. I used to get so offended when someone white used to say, oh my gosh, you're loud. And I used to be like, but I'm not. Like, I don't understand. And then I finally realized what they meant. They don't mean loud how we say loud, generally speaking, in our culture. If someone's loud, they're just loud like this. To me, Italians are loud. Some Italians, can't say all. You know, yes, there's loud in every culture, but I feel like that's part of the stereotype where it's like, we just don't know how to maintain ourselves. We just are unruly, like a bunch of just Tasmanian devils, Black women running through the mall. That's what Barney Fife wanted. That's what he wanted. And that's not the agenda that he was getting. So that's how come the sister kept recording, because she was like, I don't believe the way you're coming at me, making it like, why isn't she being escorted out the mall? It was like they wanted to escort this Black lady out the mall so badly. They wanted her out the mall and they wanted to figure out a way. And she kept saying, Barney Fife, like, get him out, get her. Why isn't Abby getting escorted out? Why are you in my face? I just want to go buy my underwear and pay my coupon and go about my business. You're bothering me. Why isn't she out? I could tell you why. Stereotype. Clearly, in their mind, there's no way that Abigail can act like this.
Did you see her? You saw her, right? They all saw her. Oh my God.
Look at this. Now she need a moment.
Karen had a breakdown. She tried to hit.
Child, please. So that's what's problematic. So now let's go back historically. When you think about Emmett Till, when you think about the many Emmett Tills through slavery times and everything, some of you, thankfully, I don't necessarily know anyone in my family that have been hung or anything because of this type of behavior. But we know that there are so many stories out there because white women in this position, and again, I'm not going to just paint Abigail with the manipulation brush. Of course, other cultures. I'm going to say it and I'm going to say it again, but this is my last time saying it. But for this conversation, we're going to talk about white women and why this is problematic, because it's a systemic learned behavior. If I show myself to be weak and lesser and in danger and all this other stuff in the presence of Black women and Black men, I am going to get what I want. I'm going to get what I want. So Okay, this situation didn't happen to us, but what about in school? When you were in school, white girl starts crying, you immediately got in trouble because clearly you have nothing to say and you were the aggressor. You had to be the aggressor because Abigail couldn't have been the aggressor. We think about historically how this behavior has cost people their lives. That's why this is problematic. That's why it's funny, but it's not. I mean, it's funny because we're seeing it in our face. Like we're seeing an action. Baby, when she threw that shirt on that counter, that's when she started it and she knew, and we saw the tears and helping the tears. And I missed the part where she fell from this position to the ground because she so eloquently made sure that her head hit her purse. That was funny to me. Because if you were really in danger, really upset and all this other stuff, your head gonna hit where it's gonna hit. It's not gonna hit and make sure that it lays nicely on your purse. This is problematic. And if you are a woman that does this type of manipulation, but especially in situations where you know someone can get arrested and or harmed or hurt, you need to stop. Because that's my point. This could have gone terribly, terribly wrong, to the point where, you know, the way she was screaming, like I said, it could have been to the point where the people were like, Abby needs help. We're going to come in guns drawn and everything. And like Diamond said, her nerves too bad for that. She has bail money. Okay. You know, this is dangerous behavior. And so we know, because historically, the way Black and brown people are policed, we're lucky that this woman didn't end up a hashtag. That's why it's dangerous. That's why it's problematic. This is nothing to play with. And you know what? I mentioned other cultures and stuff. I mean, you kind of see this in relationships. You know, you don't want them to go, so you're crying all over the place, or you pretend to hit yourself, and you're just so upset, and please don't leave, I'm gonna kill myself. Da, da, da. Y'all, that's not some grown woman stuff. Abigail was the aggressor. Let me put it back in here. Abigail was look at the look. She needs to stop. I don't know why I missed that part when she looked. She needs to stop. She really needs to stop. Hey, LaFay. The shaking, the convulsing, the yelling, the pointing, the screaming. We've seen it before. So leave a comment down below. What are we to make of this? Learned behavior? Just a coincidence that we've seen this over and over and over again? I'm reminded of the lady. Did y'all guys see the video? Let me see if I can find it. The lady in the park, she had a dog, and I guess the person that was recording had a dog. She was on the phone with the emergency wanting the police. She pretended that the person that was recording, that the dog bit her. Oh my gosh, your dog bit me. She went through this whole great big thing. Come on now. What's the ultimate game? Leave a comment down below. I know what the ultimate game is. I said what the ultimate gain is here. Leave a comment down below. It's manipulation. It's whatever they want. And then sometimes it's not even whatever they want. Sometimes it's to get out of a situation. So for an example, when we think about this behavior historically, we know that these women, these slave owners, their wives were sleeping with, messing around with the slaves. Find out, oh, I got to act like he attacked me. I got to act like I didn't want that. So I got to go through all of this. Blessed Reborn Spirit says, see, this is why there are no Black people in Mayberry. Barney Fife ran us all out of town. Listen, I didn't get that, and I should have got it. I could do it now, but that's neither here nor there. Y'all go watch it. Barney Fife was interrogating the lady that was recording, as if she was screaming and hollering and everything else. They eventually removed Abigail out of the Victoria's Secret, and she was standing right outside the door. But they were literally looking like they were confused, because they was like, but clearly you're Black. You're supposed to be attacking her. You're supposed to be all like this, like that. It wasn't like that. She was the aggressor. Oh man. And the Black lady was like, remove her from the mall. Like, why is she still here? And they just really was trying to find a reason to get the Black lady, to me, in my opinion. Definitely learned behavior. Thank you, Royalty. I think it's definitely learned behavior. I think it's sick. I think that it's immature. You know, I've seen it in kids. I've seen it in, you know, babies do that. Babies do that. You take something from a baby, or they want something and you tell them no or whatever. What do? They crouch down and then they cry a little bit. And then when they see, my favorite is when they're looking up to make sure you're looking at them. That's all Abigail was doing. Abigail had a sick moment like a 3-year-old, because she felt like if she went through all that like a 3-year-old, that she would get what she wanted. Well, my kids knew if you did that, you were not getting anything that you thought that you wanted, and then you're going to go take a nap. How about that? Because you just obviously are so tired that you just can't regulate any type of emotion, so you need to go to sleep. That's learned behavior. And it's also very normal behavior, but not for adults. It is developmentally appropriate for a 1-year-old, for a 2-year-old to behave that way. The problem with some of you, I ain't gonna call no names because I don't know. The problem with some of you is that behavior works. And so your kid gets whatever they want because they crouched down, cried, screamed, whatever. Well, the same thing with Abigail. It has worked for her. That behavior is not new for her. That wasn't the first time she tried it, and that wasn't the first time they worked for her. Whether it worked for her and her parents, whether it worked for her at school, I don't know. But that is not new. Oh, wow, LaFaye said. She's privileged and has other underlying issues that have nothing to do with this, sis. Exactly, Vicky. And that's what it is. It's spoiled brat behavior. Like I said, it's absolutely developmentally appropriate for your 1-year-old to react like that and kind of peek through their eyes, through their hands, to make sure you're still watching them, right? And then when they see that you're watching them, then they're going to bring it on more. But if you ignore them, 9 times out of 10, they stop because they're like, oh, crap, that did not work. The privilege comes in when it works, okay? So when you realize, oh, this kid is having a tantrum and all this, and I give them what they want, that's why kids continue to have tantrums, because it worked. And the same thing with Abigail. She has gotten what she wanted through this privilege of the tears. And the sad part about it is, talking about privilege and talking about the Black woman and talking about Barney Fife and his confusion. Barney was confused. Unfortunately, very few occasions are Black women allowed to have that fragility and it be trusted and it be encouraged or protected. And the truth of the matter is, we all have fragile moments as women, as men, as humans. But the privilege is, isn't it nice? Because here's the thing, I'm gonna tell you like this. Imagine if Abigail was Black, behaving and doing the same exact thing. The Black lady was white. Barney Fife still who he is. If Barney Fife had came on the scene, he would have called for backup because he was a tiny little man. If he came on the scene and saw the sister on the floor yelling, screaming, and everything else, no questions asked, she would have got arrested. Period. You don't get to act fragile. You don't get to act confused. You don't get to act, any of those things. And I'm glad about it. Like, I don't want to behave that way, but I'm just saying, let's do this thing where we rework it in our minds. It's sick. Yes, so sad. My kid would have got popped. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm still confused about what set her crazy behind off. From what I understand from recording, she basically, you know how you go in on a table of underwear or whatever, and you both go in together. They both went in together, and the black lady said, she was like, you know, don't you too close or whatever. And then if you notice from the beginning of the video, let me help you. If you notice from the beginning of the video, Karen then gets aggressive. See, she's going towards her. And then she's like, oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You kidding me? Are you kidding me? You just went towards this woman. Anyway. Vicky, please tell me which part you are yesing. Was it my scenario? Was it the twisting? Tell me which part you giving me a high five on, because this is dangerous. LaFay, like you said, she would have lost her life if she was black, period. Because we don't get to have public meltdowns. We don't get to have anything without it being the extreme, period, the end. Yes, that's a general statement. And yes, I'm speaking in general terms, but as a whole, as black women, when we behave that way, it's not poor Becky or poor this one, and we don't end up getting what we want. You're getting kicked out the mall at best. You better believe that. And definitely, if you're on them people's floor flipping all around and all this other stuff, you're going to jail. You're going to jail, black woman. LaFay says, right. Exactly. You're going to jail. So one last time before we go, let's go ahead and give Abigail all the attention she wants, because she wanted it that day.
Oh my God! Now you are. Oh my God!
Now remember, y'all, what I said about that. Listen, sis was trying to figure out how not to go clear across this lady's head, but then watch how after she goes towards the lady that's recording, how all of a sudden she just fragile. I just can't. I can't.
God. Oh my God!
Look. And that's what's funny. That's what's funny. It's funny because we're sitting here like, are you serious? You didn't just. And when I was watching it, when I was scrolling, I was like, girl, you stop. Like, you doing this in our face? But that's how it is. You know, I'm all for all cultures. I'm all for whatever, but I'm a black woman first. And that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing an uptick, or it's being recorded more, of just outright blatant theatrics, where there was a time it would be you, the lady, and your boss, and you had to defend yourself. I was not being the aggressor. This is not da. She did this, she did that, or whatever. Well, however the scenario, it's getting recorded now. And not only is it being recorded, we're seeing it play out just plain and simple. Just like, this is who it is. Crazy. Pam I Am says, or a mental hospital if she keeps it up. Because this is not age appropriate behavior. That's my point. It's not age appropriate behavior. Like beyond 3, that's it. Come on, y'all.
Do you see this?
Girl, we shocked with you.
Oh my God.
Look. What's it means? Wait.
I never thought nothing like this would happen to me. I never thought nothing like this would happen to me. She just tried to run and hit me. And now she... Did you see her?
You don't want to be recorded, but
right?
okay.
They all saw her. Oh my God.
Look, now she need a moment.
Karen had a breakdown. She tried to hit me. Ask your workers. She tried to hit me.
What's wrong with this woman?
She tried to hit me. Now I want security for you. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my
You should have
goodness,
thought about that before
y'all ain't gonna worry me.
Oh my God. This shit don't even feel real.
No, it doesn't feel real. Like this a whole adult.
Real.
This a whole adult.
Oh God. No. It's you.
Look. Girl.
I ain't saying I'm threatening you, so I'm recording to protect myself.
y'all see my face.
Can you just stop recording?
Yeah. Crazy lady. Okay, she attacked me and try to say I attacked her. You cut. Look at this.
Get away from me!
Oh, y'all better get this lady.
Get away from me!
You gonna. You look at this. Security.
My sister calling security and everything, Jesus.
Yes. Can y'all get
her away from me! Get her away from me!
Y'all. Honestly, I could sit and replay this and chat it up with y'all all night because it's just that ridiculous. This was a good one. I've seen Karen in action a number of times and they're hilarious. And, but this was a good one. This was really, really okay. Gilda says a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Absolutely. Blessed Reborn Spirit says, have you heard that lady that falsely accused? Yes, you must have missed that part of this live. I talked about that a little bit earlier. She accused Emmett Till, confessed that she made it all up while she was on her deathbed. She's still living. Yeah, she accused Emmett Till, went through this whole Karen moment. This kid, this 14-year-old kid, lost his life. How many other Emmett Tills are there? How many more are there out there? And then she confessed on her deathbed and was like, none of that happened. He didn't do that. She's going to have to live with this for the rest of her life. Hope she can live it down. Just pure stupidity. We've been talking about shame. We've been talking about guilt. This is a shameful moment for her. And it's a public shameful moment. And we talked about that in the video. So if you haven't watched those videos, make sure you go back and watch all the videos. Just hit a playlist and just keep going. Melissa's recent uploads, just catch up. But anyway, yeah, like this is a shameful moment. And I went through the steps that Abigail needs to go through. This is ridiculous. And can you imagine if she has children? She has to go home and explain this because mom is viral. Not because of something good, but because of this. I like that. This is a whole adult. This is a whole adult. Again, if you know child development, this behavior, my kindergartners act like this at the beginning of the year. By the end of the year, Miss B don't play that, okay? 3-year-olds on down, absolutely. And they peeking through, them knees not right, everything. But as an adult, you do not know how to manage whatever it is that you're managing. Child, she knew exactly what she's doing. And it worked for her. It worked for her. Whether it works for her at home or wherever, this behavior works for her, period. Pam, I am. No one behaves like a clown like this. This is clown behavior. No one behaves like this without getting something from it. And she gets something from it. It's a good thing to move around to allow witnesses. Yes, that's what I was thinking. Thank you, Royalty. It's a good thing to move around to allow witnesses to see before you have to be provoked in self-defense. I agree 100%. And I believe that that's what was so interesting and what makes this video very interesting, especially when she was having a moment by the counter and the black lady was recording a little ways back. So literally when you're saying, get away from me, stop recording and all this other stuff, if she had just gotten up, checked out and left the store, she would have looked less crazy. But because she wanted that moment and she just felt like that's what she, and action, it was her moment, she got what she wanted. And I like the fact that, like you said, it allowed everyone in the store to see this woman's chasing me. Pick up a bottle of cologne and bam, I will not be chased by a deranged individual. Exactly, Gilda. And I believe she would have been within her right, allegedly. I don't have a law degree or anything, but once she started being aggressive, you got to defend yourself. It was the shaking of the legs for me, Pam, too. Listen, again, if you are a teacher, if you are a parent, if you work with children, you see these behaviors. Like, I've seen these behaviors. I've seen them and I'm sitting there like, you done? You still not getting it. And if you keep it up, you're not going to have recess. So you choose what you're going to do. Oh, you want to go to the blocks now? Okay, we got a deal. See, that's accountability. That's decision making. That's managing your emotions. I've seen all of this. I've seen the legs. Like just the outright, just foolishness. And then get up, wipe your face, and then you're done. Are you kidding me? I would have started to call in the Lord for both of us because she chasing me. I don't know exactly. On the next episode of TikTok Part 2, Karen Funeral, she didn't see these hands come in Part 1, 2 p.m. knocks out. 2 p.m. knocks out, exactly. At the start of next video, I'm going to have the part with Barney Fife and all of that in there. I'm going to find it in download it because I want y'all to see it, but I didn't have time because I really wanted to get this out and I wanted to let y'all have this moment where we're talking about this. If you see something crazy like this, you know how to get me. My email is always plugged into the description box. Just in case you think I don't have it. Some of you are my friends on Instagram or Facebook. Shoot that to me. Some of you have already shot me some crazy stuff. Just depends whether I'm going to talk about it or not. But anyway, y'all, again, we could be here all day talking about this foolishness. This is crazy. This is absolutely insane. And so I'm just like, there's so much to unpack here, but the main thing is I'm happy that the sister didn't end up in cuffs. I'm happy she didn't end up as a hashtag. And Abigail just gonna have to work this out on her own. As they say, she's gonna have to work out her own soul salvation because she needs to be ashamed of herself. And I'm not sure if she is. So anyway, that's it for now. I think I'm going to head back to the gym, or I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, I got this watermelon here. I said I was going to eat during this live, but I didn't. So anyway, until next time, unless something jumps off, I will be live on Thursday. You guys were waiting for me last Wednesday. No, I will see you guys on Thursdays. I'm trying to take a break in between unless something really, really, really crazy jumps off. And y'all know I'm going to be right here. Ready. Let's see what Karen says. Let's see what she talks about. If we get an update, I'll be back. So anyway, let me check this. Let's see. My 14-year-old showed me yesterday. Yes, I saw it yesterday. Yep. And so yeah, I had to jump on. Vicky, thank you, Vicky. Thank you guys. As always, I love bringing things to you guys because you guys have different perspectives. Sometimes, it's different. Sometimes we agree. Sometimes y'all ready to go to jail. I be trying to avoid jail, but I'll write you while you're there, but anyway, it's crazy. It's crazy out here. All I can say is, Abigail, you need to be ashamed of yourself. As always, y'all, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.